Are on location. So I'm at Suicide Bridge and I'm going to be opening a haunted item that we received from Real Haunted Items. So give them a follow. Thank you very much again for sponsoring us for the video and giving us a haunted item. We're going to start a recording here. We've got K2 and a hound meter here. I also have a spirit box that we'll play with later and an SLS camera. So, I don't know if you guys can see from there that we'll play with later and an SLS camera. So, I don't know if you guys can see from there. This is how the haunted we're going to start with the contents of the note they send. So, this item says possessed lot 64. Recovery team number 7. Caution level is moderate. Looks like it was picked up on 4/7/14. And during the investigation that they do of the items, it says that they had higher readings than normal. It says they did 2 days worth of investigating. And investigator A got scratched. So I am very interested to look a little deeper into what this item is. There's some kind of like crumbs coming out of the packaging. There's some kind of like crumbs coming out of the packaging. Make it really delicate. You guys are writing, I can't see it from here. You're writing things I can't from here. How we all doing, guys? So we're opening a haunted item at a haunted location. Currently I am struggling to open this because it is taped pretty good. I do not want to ditch this item as it seems like it's crumbling inside the bag. This is taped in here pretty well. Again, I'm afraid to rip it open. So let me get out a blade here and we will cut it out. There we go. And I put a piece of cardboard in here to make it so that it's a little more sturdy. Ooh. There's crumbs falling out of the bag. So we're going to take this piece of cardboard and lay it right there. So it looks like pages. There's a note, a photo, and what looks like microfiche film. So this reads, these photos and pages are from a possessed collection from Pan. So Pan is a paranormal item like collection agency. So they were found in Lake Crystal, Minnesota. Not confirmed if Lake Crystal is the location where the photos were taken. All found in the attic, which happened to be the most active area in the location during the investigation. The shelf on which they were located was a point of interest during the investigation and was watched under heavy surveillance. So we are we can see anything. Yeah, they're so tiny. Honestly makes me feel like I could break it. Again, guys, we are at a haunted location. We're at Suicide Bridge doing this haunted item open. That must have been me. Sorry. Noises in the bushes here. Alright. So, let's see. The picture is of a woman holding a child, and it's burnt around the edge there. So this page is also burnt. So we need to be really, really careful with this. And come out here and join me. I've been asking you for years, but I'll never be able to make you realize what you're missing. The more I see of Uncle Con, the more amazing he appears. Realize these stores of his are beginning now to push one of New York's, and he swears that in the next 10 years, we'll have one in every town of over 50,000 inhabitants. So I don't know what book this is from, but this is page 73. And 74. So obviously both items were in some kind of fire. So let's put these down and start investigating to see what is going on. Now, oh wow. We're getting spikes on the EMF meter. Even all the way over here. It's like it's following me. Alright, can we make this meter stop, guys? Can we calm down on that so I can start asking you some questions? Yes, no, maybe. So we also have our hound meter. So just switched it to magnetic, and I'm picking up a 1 milligauss magnetic field. Now, these meters won't set each other off, just by the way. I don't have electronics on me. You guys are my phone over there. So just electric field, I'm not getting anything. RF field seemed to... So just electric field, I'm not getting anything. RF fields seem to be all over the place. From the location. So what we're going to do is start by trying to figure out who we're communicating with. So can I get whoever's here to come over and maybe interact with one of the devices on the table? So that you guys obviously either love the EMF meter or they're just a weird field messing with it. Can we maybe interact with the REM pod? Can you affect one of the pieces of equipment to let me know if you were in a fire? For some reason, moving the EMF meter back just a little bit made it stop. For some reason, moving the EMF meter back just a little bit made it stop. I am going to pull out the SLS. I am going to pull out the SLS. See if we can find ourselves a friend. Ourselves a friend. Now that we have the EMF meter not going off, guys, can we spike that meter if you were related to the items on the table? Can you make one of the meters go off on the table if you are somehow related to the items on the table here? The photo, piece of paper. Okay, we're getting a little bit of a spike here, guys. Can you do that one more time? Thank you. That's awesome. Were you in a fire? Alright, I believe we're getting a yes with this, guys. Can you affect another piece of equipment to help verify that that's you? Can you touch the antenna? Can you touch the antenna over there? Are you a male spirit that is attached to those items? Are you a female spirit attached to those items? Can you do that one more time to confirm? Are you a female spirit attached to the items on the table? You guys kind of see what it is I'm doing here. So I have my SLS camera running right now, trying to get something going here. We were getting some spikes on the EMF meter earlier. Can you spike the meter if you're still here with us? Not me. Or maybe iPad has an effect. So I'm switching this to magnetic again. This keeps going off in the corner over here. Somebody from the bridge with us tonight. Can you interact with one of the pieces of equipment I have out? Can you interact with one of the pieces of equipment I have out? You're from the bridge. One of the pieces of equipment I have out? You're from the bridge. pages, can you set off some of the equipment on the table? Try this. Let's switch this to the Talker app. Let's try this. Let's switch this to the Talker app. This is an app called Ghost Hunting Tools. And it will generate words based on the EMF around us. I'm going to place it corner here so that it's away from the EMF meter. We're going to see what words come up. Shelf. Wow. Okay. Yes, those items were found on a shelf. So first word, guys, that comes up is shelf. Items were found on a shelf. So first word, guys, that comes up is shelf. So if you weren't watching earlier, the meaning for shelf is extraordinary because the haunted items we have on the table were found in the attic of a home on a shelf. I'm going to move this EMF meter all the way over the other side here. Whoa. Fields are just out of control. There's someone here with us. Can you interact with the other devices here? Pot. We got the word pot. Don't think that has anything to do with what's going on. Can you give me your name? Can you bring your name up on the iPad here, on this flat name? Can you bring your name up on the iPad here, on this flat object? We also have our S-Box, spirit box, that we can deploy. Anybody here with us? Hear a lot of Spanish. We got Weapon. Weapon came up on the Talker app. Don't know about you guys, but that's a little concerning. Don't know about you guys, but that's a little concerning. What about a weapon? the 3 words we've guys. The EMF is just going nuts. And I have no like anything on me. I got my keys and I got my wallet. I have no electrical devices on me. Hello. Can you give me your name? Can you give me your name? I just got vowel. I don't know what that has to do with anything. The thing with these apps, guys, you have to make sure that you are filtering out words that don't have a meaning. Let's try this again. There's someone here. Can you give me your name? On any? Okay, yes. I got a yes. What is your name? Hi. Are you related to these haunted items on the table, the papers and the picture? Are you someone who died at the bridge? I think I heard a C. Are you perhaps Myrtle Ward? So for those of you that don't know, Myrtle Ward was a spirit that threw herself from the bridge. So this EMF meter is going absolutely crazy, guys. I don't know if you can see that on the table. Kinda, you can kinda see it on the table, just going out of control. Let's shut that off. It's really loud. Hunt. Okay, now this is very odd. We got, so far the words that the tablet has given us is hunt, beside, vowel, evening, weapon, pot, and shelf. So shelf made sense because the haunted items were found on a shelf. Pot did not make sense. I don't know what weapon has to do with anything. Evening, it is in the evening right now. Vowel didn't mean anything to me. Beside, are you beside me? And hunt. Did you die in a hunting accident by a weapon? Bottle. If any of these words pertain to you, can you light up this device with the antenna? All you have to do is get close to it. At this point, guys, I'm really starting to think the EMF spikes are just a random thing happening. I don't know how much of that we really are going to take into consideration because it just will not stop going off. So that's a newer meter. It shouldn't have any issues. I'm going to try shutting it off, turning it back on. So even the hound meter here has had a consistent like 0.10 or 0.11 the entire time. It is currently running magnetic field. So there's no electric field that it's catching. And there is some RF microwaves. Definitely, that was a really weird spike. It definitely seems to spike more as they get closer to the haunted item. So, it doesn't, oh no, it's spiking for you guys there, just to show you how it works. Here, I'm still getting a reading. Now that's me. So this haunted item is really interesting, guys. I mean, the minute I touch it, you see this thing going crazy. Do not like me touching your picture. It's a very nice picture. I believe this is 1943, so this isn't even that old, guys. You know, this is under 100 years old. I'm really curious of what book this page came out of. 100 years old. I'm really curious of what book this page came out of. Talk about a tobacconist. Dermot, Sheila, Nellie. The names on here are a little dated, so it's definitely an older book. I would say we're probably dealing with an early, like, 20th century I don't see how someone was scratched during an investigation of this item. It does not seem someone was scratched during an investigation of this item. It does not seem to be having a whole lot of effect going on. Fresh and sealed. And there was a scream just a second ago. I don't think it has anything to do where we are currently. That's creepy. You know who's screaming? Whoa. There's some serious levels going on the tablet here. Michael. That's the first name we've got. There's more screaming. Is the spirit attached to the paper in the photo? Is the little boy on there, his name Michael? You make something go off all the way up to red. You make something go off all the way up to red. I don't know why there's somebody screaming, but it's a little much. Okay, all the way to red. Perfect. So the little boy in the photo, his name is Michael. Okay. Now, just to confirm, the little boy in the photo, his name is Michael. Spike that all the way to red. Now, just to confirm, the little boy in the photo, his name is Michael. Spike that all the way to red, if I'm correct. Spike that all the way to red, if I'm correct. No? Is someone from the bridge? Is your name Michael? Someone from the bridge named Michael. You spike it all the way to red. All the way to red. There's been a lot of... Okay, let's get closer. That is a horrible, eerie sound. Reinforce. The word reinforce. The minute I said it. Okay. It's definitely got to be a living person. Too much fun out here. Demon. Okay. It's not a word I thought I'd see. Are you claiming to be a demon? Well, it's not much of a demonic name. It's actually the name of an angel. Option. Are you trying to scare me, Michael? Enough. That's interesting. I got the word enough. Offering. The only thing I can offer you is a chance to give me information so I can find out who you were in life and share your story. That was my offering. You help me by telling me who you are, and I might be able to find out more about your story and communicate how you died. Or how you ended up attached to a photo in some pages of a book. Honestly, I feel like our EMF meters are a little useless at the moment, guys. Are a little useless at the moment, guys. Who's that? Oh, Nady. also the word timing that I missed. So again, guys, this generates words based off UMF windows. So, which I'm not 100% sure are solid, to be honest. I honestly feel like there's a very large EMF bubble kind of going on right now. And I don't know if that's from my phone, but 5 to 10 feet from the phone, it just doesn't make any sense to me. How we doing, guys? So, for those of you just joining, we are at Suicide Bridge investigating a haunted item sent to us from Real Haunted Items. So far we've had a little bit of activity going on. There's somebody screaming off in the distance. So another reason that we are out doing this tonight, guys, is to promote my new tours. So I will be doing the paranormal scavenger hunt. Somebody is really just pushing it tonight. I will be doing the paranormal scavenger hunts here at Colorado Street Bridge in Pasadena starting next month. So if you guys want to join me for an investigation, be a ghost hunter for the night, complete a scavenger hunt, and leave with your very own piece of paranormal equipment, you can find all of the ticket links on AmenParanormal.com. So AmenParanormalResearch.com. So far, I really haven't let me out. Oh, Jackson, let me out. That is spine tingling, to say the least. Wow. I don't know how to let you out of your haunted item. I'm not even sure how you got attached to your haunted item. Recall how you passed away. Do you know how that happened? Can you grab hold of this antenna to let me know you're here? So I know that these words coming through are you, that are coming from the box. So I need you to grab the metal rod, this piece standing up right here that's from this box here that is shaped like a coffin. So can you grab that and let me know you're here? It will not hurt you. All it will do is allow me to see that you are present, because the other boxes I have out don't seem to be giving me that information. So thank you for talking to me through the rectangle on the table, though. It's a little chilly here under the bridge, guys. You come out on a paranormal scavenger hunt with me at some point, you want to make sure you dress warm. So I will also be putting up some rules, regulations, and things you should do if you actually come out with me on an investigation. So again, I am at Colorado Street Bridge in Pasadena, California. So we are investigating. So again, I am at Colorado Street Bridge in Pasadena, California. So we are investigating a haunted item, and I am promoting my paranormal scavenger hunts. We are investigating a haunted item, and I am promoting my paranormal scavenger hunts that you guys will be able to find and able to sign up to on AmenParanormalResearch.com. So, AmenParanormalResearch.com. The last thing that came through on the app on the tablet was let me out. I'm still not sure if I can take these haunted items seriously. The EMF meters, it has not stopped. Even the hound meter has been non-stop, but the REM pod has not gone off once. So while we've been getting some interesting things through the app on the tablet, I can't definitively say that that's the spirit. So, is there anything else you can do to let me know you're present? Can you give me something concrete that either comes through the rectangle here, or, you know, can you get close to the gray box here, or the thing with the metal rod that's shaped like a coffin? Can you get close to one of those devices besides the black one here? So I've seen that thing go off all night. Can you make something else go off so that I know I am talking to you, the person who is unfortunately seems to be trapped with these items on the table? So how did you get trapped with a picture and a page ripped out of a book? That's just the hound meter going off. So it shuts itself off after about 15 minutes of not being touched. So I'm going to shut this off. I'm actually going to put the hound meter and the EMF meter away. I'm going to put these two away and see if we can't coerce our spirit to deal with the devices that it hasn't touched. So I hate to do it that way, but I really need to see a little more interaction from these devices that have not been touched. Down to just the iPad. It says Traveler. And the REM pod. I don't know if you guys can see that. Apparently this says Traveler. Says Traveler. We've got our EMF meter here, our EVP mic here. Been recording for 42 minutes. Alright, let's try this. Let's do a EVP burst session. So anybody that has any questions, go ahead and put it in the chat. I'll get you guys involved. Alright, we are recording. Is there anyone here that is related to the items on the table currently? We got the word white on the tablet. I don't know if you guys can see what it says on the tablet there. Is there anyone here with us that is related to the bridge, who passed away at the bridge? Can you give me your name? Can you tell me my name? Let's stop that. Unfortunately, the speaker on this thing is not great. Not hearing anything so far. I don't think we got anything on our burst session. We're going to start another recording. I'm going to put it right here. So it's important to note that we heard a lot of screaming so far tonight. It'll show up on the audio. That is a living person to the best of my knowledge. And we will be hearing a lot of water, guys. We got the word file. So, yes, you as a haunted item were filed away in archives by Paranormal Society. And then given off to real haunted items and then sent to me. I hope you don't mind that you've been, unfortunately, in a storage container. Rock. Are you saying you're going to move a rock? Can you throw a rock? Can you move an item somewhere nearby so I know you're present? controversy. So guys, the paranormal apps that we use, the Ghost Hunters Tool app is actually a really cool app. It uses a very wide dictionary. It's got well over 9,000 words. So, which is better than every other talker app you can get, and even better than the Ovilus. So, which does the exact same thing. I use that sometimes. Oh, that's cool, Angie. So, comfort. I got the word comfort. So I'm not sure if some of these words are coming from our spirit and our haunted item. But we have not gotten a whole lot of anything to really solidify. Hey, thanks, Angie. I didn't see the gift, but it says you gave me something, so I really appreciate that. You know, that's definitely hard doing all the social media stuff, so I'm actually here by myself. You know, that's definitely hard doing all the social media stuff, so I'm actually here by myself, guys. I like GhostTube Vox also. Yeah, I use the GhostTube apps. I like the SLS, so I use the SLS by myself, guys. I like GhostTube Vox also. Yeah, I use the GhostTube apps. I like the SLS, so I use the SLS as well as the Canon. Oh, I got the word Canon. Weapon term we've got. Use the task. We got the word task. So GhostTube, I use quite a few of the apps from GhostTube. So their AI generated photos they do based on EMF is very interesting. So we might run that in a minute. See if we can get anything embark. Wow, we're getting word after word now. Embark. So where are we embarking to? How about we embark over to the little platform on the table here and set that device off so that I know you guys are still with us. So again, guys, we are at Colorado Street Bridge in Pasadena, California. So we're here investigating a haunted item sent to us from Real Haunted Items. So thank you again for sending us this haunted item. And I'm also promoting my tours that will be here. So we will be doing a paranormal scavenger hunt. I got the word fitness. So my paranormal scavenger hunts are a unique experience where you guys will get to go ghost hunting. Yeah, I'll show you guys the item right now. So you get to go ghost hunting and complete a scavenger hunt in the process of an investigation. And at the end, you may leave with your own piece of paranormal equipment. Alright, so our haunted item is right here. Very, very fragile. So we have a page of a book. We have a photo. So the photo says November 1943, and then there's some microfiche film in here. I will have to figure out how to see what is on the microfiche. So it's actually really, really hard to see. And I tried shining a light. It's actually really, really hard to see. And I tried shining a light through it. It looks really, really rough. It's also covered in dust. So honestly, it's really, really hard to tell what it is. It almost looks like pictures of a lake or something of that nature. So, if the spirit attached to these items is here, can you give us a word or light something up or interact to let me know where are those microfish from? Soar. Okay. Some soaring. How about a city, a town? Is it a lake? So I also got the fuzzy thing there. I can hear you if you speak into it. Unfortunately, I will not hear it right now, but I will hear it later. Baby. Oh, that's interesting. Are we perhaps talking to the spirits from the bridge? Can you put bridge, or can you light up this item here? Can you grab the coffin? So grab the coffin, or put the word bridge on the tablet to let me know you're from the bridge. If you are from the haunted item on the table, try and put the word paper. So we can get that. I think that would be a really definitive proof, and when we can start figuring out who we're talking to. Once I figure out who I'm talking to, guys, I can interact with you a little bit more. So if you're from the bridge, put the word bridge. If you are from my haunted item here, please put paper. I understand it might not be easy to do. So I'm happy to give you guys some time to figure that out. So you can also just grab the coffin here. It'll light up. It will not hurt you. We're still looking at the word baby. Anybody got any questions out there while we're waiting for something to happen here? Please feel free to put it in there. So those of you that might have just jumped on or don't know what's going on here, out at Colorado Street Bridge in Pasadena, California.